WhymsicalWyvern here. How is everybody today? Monday, July 21st, 2025. Pixel Art Day. Sarybot is here. What do I look like? A joke machine? I don't know, Sarybot. Do you? That's your job. You're the joke machine, Shirley. Righty, there goes X. And Discord. Boy, my throat is all with the albino on. Princess Bride, that's right. Okay, there we go. Hi, Nameless. How are you today, hon? You got here before the notifications went out. Or maybe the Twitch ones went out, I don't know. Doing good, how about you? I'm good, I'm just super tired today. I was up in the middle of the night with a pretty bad migraine. Took medicine, it helped a lot. Went through my whole day, and now it's hitting me again. Not terrible, though. Just like my face swelling and stuff. Let's see where I'm at on this moon. There we go. Anyway, I assume you're still working and grinding and working. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Get some rest. You deserve it. I came home and I feel so asleep. It's not even funny. I was sitting on the couch and I'm like, oh, we could spend some time together, Hedge. And she woke me up and she's like, you are asleep. Go to bed. And I did. And then she came and she woke me up. She was so sweet. She's like, I made you dinner. You have to stream soon. Oh my God. I'm like, I might have canceled, but now I really am awake. And so here I am. I think it's the weather. It's been in the high 90s. And eventually that just kind of gets to you, you know? As for me, today was okay-ish, not terrible, not wonderful at all. You know what? I'd rather have that any day over a really horrible day, usually. Those really horrible ones. Oh my goodness. Yeah. No, I just kind of feel more weak than anything, really. So I'll just take it easy, doing the pixel art with y'all. By tomorrow, I'll be right as rain. And Tomas will come on and tell me he ate pixel art, and then later he'll go, I love everything you do. Oh, he's trying to learn French now, Nameless, just so you know. Apparently a video game inspired him, or that song that he's got on the brainworms. That might be what inspired him. It's actually kind of cute. It's sweet. I say anything that gets people to learn, whether they stick with it or not, it's got to be a good thing. It gets you to expand your brain. You might not learn what you set out to learn, but you're going to learn something, and that's a cool thing. I'm sorry to hear that, but I truly hope that you got helped you. It did. I feel better. I just feel very weak. So, but I'm sitting here. This isn't hard. I'm moving a mouse. Let's see. I know he talked about on a head to stream asking me to teach him all. I told him not to learn that shitey language, and that's as close as I'll get to what you said. Oh my goodness. I think for me, the thing I've always, and I did try telling him, unlike Spanish, the words, the written language doesn't seem to match the spoken language so much. So that's the biggest challenge, I think, for a lot of people. And it's a more nasal language, which maybe not the way everybody speaks it, but the way most people speak French. It does tend to be more of a nasal language. And if you like that, that's really cool. Say, I would say Chinese is another one. You're still on the starting screen, by the way. Oh my gosh. Here I am, being brilliant. And I'm not being brilliant at all. What happened? Uh-oh. Come on. Yes, I got it. I fixed it. Thank you so much. It doesn't. That's why the first thing we learn is not to read each letter individually. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. They should teach foreigners that when they're learning French the first time. I knew it, but a lot of people don't. And I think people who might otherwise truly love it, I think it takes from the experience for them. I've learned to appreciate it more as I'm older. I didn't like it as much when I was younger. But again, that probably went as much to a French teacher that I just had a horrible experience with. If you're studying lots of languages and you run into one individual that's a pain in the you-know-what, you just move on to the others. At least I did. But I think it's super useful. I think anybody would benefit from at least exposure. And it was the international language for so many years. And it does have a strong connection to Latin. And I think it should be taught more, even if it's just basic. So there you go. All of my thoughts that you never ever asked for or really cared about. That's also why most French people would be able to read a full paragraph even if the letters are messed up. Oh. Interesting. I just learned the letters in groups of letters. But you're right, it doesn't make a big difference for the E's before the A or the A's before the E. I didn't really think about it that way. No, I love hearing you speaking your thoughts. It's interesting. I don't. Hi, Kenny. Are you really here today or are you fake here? Am I hallucinating you again? I don't know what's going on with that anymore. I'm sorry. Are you anti-French language, Kenny? Like, as long as the first and last letter are in their right spot, the brain, for most people, is able to put the letter back in order to read properly. So it might take a few words before reading easily. Hi, Kenny. I do see that. I do see that. I think I cottoned on to that accidentally when I actually chose to finally study it formally in school, but it's part of why I felt like if you have to guess or ride by the seat of your pants reading it, I didn't feel like that made me competent, but my French teacher felt like I was the most competent in the classroom, apparently. So that actually makes some sense. Odd that somebody who's teaching a language didn't bother with, words, but not really. She was really from, like, Paris, I think. So she was dual citizens here, and her husband was dual citizens there. And they were raising their kids in both France and America, I believe. Which, very cool for the kids, right? You get the best of every world. Hi, Kenny. Tomas. Hi, how are you doing? I'm fine. Nameless. Hi, Tomas. Eiffel Tower. Eiffel. He did pretty good, actually. He remembered it starts with an E instead of an I sound. He didn't sound it out. He was close. Or he tends to have it really, really wrong, and he did sound it out. I don't know. But I think he knew. Ooh. True and hello, I believe that's supposed to be Frenchy. Done in a French way. I guess we're feeling extra trolly today. Is Gustave a French name? It is indeed, yes. Seems this is almost true. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. It kind of seems to be, doesn't it? He's giving out all the secrets. Quick, quick. What's your favorite cheese? Y'all do really, really good cheese. Oh, I'm sorry. That was mean. It's true, but it was... this seems almost as true. Parmesan. Parmesan? Really? I'm more of a Romano girl, to be honest. I like the sheep's milk better. Although a lot of American companies cheat now and use the cow's milk anyway. You gotta read that stuff. Don't let them trick you. Camembert, plain and simple. That's why I keep saying I'm uninteresting. Read ew. Ooh, that one's really lovely warmed up, right? And then you can kind of spread it on things. I could go there. That's our, if we're gonna be a little bit splurgy on something, we will We have gone down to nothing but beans and rice just to afford doing a nice day with cheeses. Yep. That's our occasional guilty pleasure in this house. I know that is because Miraculous Ladybug. Kenny doesn't like camembert? Which kind of cheese do you like, Kenny? I don't believe you don't like cheese. Oh, I messed that up. Anyway, I gotta leave. I have things to do, then go to sleep. Hope everyone has a wonderful day and take care. What is camembert? You always do this. It's like a creamy cheese, if I remember rightly, with like a rind that's it's not as soft exactly as like brie, but it when it heats up, it's just really lovely inside. But I could be remembering the wrong one. But it's a thinner rind instead of a thicker rind, but I think it's still a thicker rind than like brie. Didn't even know Miraculous had that. Yeah, I know. Chat is cat, right? Yes, you always do this. I'm sorry. I'm not to speak on behalf of others. I'm sorry. And Chateau is not cat. Sorry. I'm in a place. Here you go, Tomas. Nameless worked on teaching me. Bonne nuit is good night. Bonne nuit, Nameless. Bonne nuit. Get some actual rest tonight. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Creamy cheese. Smell particularly bad, especially when it's a good one. Soft and thin mushroom around it. That's right. White most of the time. Yes, it's like a, but it's like a creamy color white. It's not like white. It's almost more like an Alfredo sauce, maybe? Looking. Bonne nuit. Yes, bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. All right. You guys have a good night. Or not all of you. I mean, everybody, yeah, but Nameless, have a good night. Bye. The mushroom is white. The cheese itself is closer to cream than white. Yeah, she's running me too. I'm not running anybody. I'm being nice. Ah. I'm trying to be nice. Maybe I'm too wicked to be nice. You nice. Aw, thank you. Oh my goodness. I am still a little bit sleepy, but that nap did me good. Thank the hedge. Never think the hedge, always think the hedge. When I kept falling asleep, I wanted to hang out with her, and we were together, and then she woke me up, and she's like, Mom, you keep falling asleep. I was like, oh, you go to bed. Okay. And I did. And then she went and she made a nice dinner for me. She was so sweet. She doesn't feel good either. She's got a migraine. I'm actually doing better than her. Very, very sweet. Genetic migraine, hedgehog be darned. Oh man, we used to call each other on the phone. Do you have the migraine yet? We knew who would get it first and last. It was a good way to know that a migraine was coming, so we would all warn each other so we could get whatever we needed to done. The doctors were all like, it's not the weather. We could tell it was the weather. And then someone's like, no, it's connected to the barometric pressure. And we all just started using one of those thingies on our phones that tells you the barometric pressure, which helps some, but I don't always like knowing it's coming, I'm going to be honest. I go back and forth on whether I check. I ask Art every time I have them too. Ah. Well, being in a different part of the world, I don't know that you would match up, but you might. You never know. The way the planet works is a very interesting place. I don't know. It's gonna happen sometimes just by sheer coinkydink. I got some 13 still hiding in here, I guess. By the way, I talked to Artie about Dwagon, and she said she also hasn't been hearing from him. Last time I mentioned I hadn't seen him in a while, she said that she had. So he really has been out of pocket. I don't know what's up, but we hope he's okay if he's catching this VOD. Migraine. Ever missed? Out of pocket in what way? He lurks. He's not chatting in any of our streams. Normally he's chatting sometimes with somebody, not usually all of us. Instead, he's done no chatting, and we haven't seen a lot of lurking either. So, and he was sick before he went no contact. And usually he would say something, and he hasn't. So we just noticed. Care. Somebody had asked me about him last time, so I just was saying the information I gave was inaccurate because I had not just asked, and yeah, I just wanted to tell the truth, that's all. I don't want to say, oh, this person's been hanging out in someone else's stream, so they're fine. They're just got a different schedule right now, and then that's not true. So, I mean, he might still be fine. I should be just like him. I ever missed. Dwagon is Mia. I wonder who asked about him last time. Min in Argentina. Ah. Los hombres de Argentina. Yeah, okay. I guess that's possible. How many Argentinians do we have in chat? We only have one self-proclaimed Argentinian, but you know, I don't go spy on y'all or anything, so could be more. I'm going to be honest, several people were chatting. It could have been you, it could have been Gore, it could have been Tomas. Everybody was talking about it then, so that's why I wanted to be clear. And you're always allowed to lurk. You seem to act like it's a test. I really do mean it. I really do. Chatting is really, really nice. It makes the streaming so much easier. But to be honest, if you're just busy and this is your jam to have this on in the background, that never bothers me. Hi, Lost. I knew Stalker was Stalker. Chatting is hard. I mean, you chat quite a lot for somebody who struggles so much. I'm very impressed that you overcome your trepidation so thoroughly. He never chats, he always eats. That just means that when he eats, he can actually type. Or text to chat. Do you know the effort it takes to chat? Yeah, that's why I always lurk. I'll have streams on when I'm driving down the road or something. I can't chat. Because I don't want to, like, die. And I hate text to chat. I'm going to be really honest. So I just don't. I just don't. I respect y'all that make it work for you. I don't. If you see me chat or write something, if I'm driving, I pulled over to do it, and then I started driving again. Otherwise, yeah, I just had the ability to type it right then. Or I let the moment go. Speech to text, text to chat is normal. Not even texting and driving. That's proper Florida tradition. No, I don't text and drive. I'm sorry. Although I do think the people who say you can't do that at traffic lights are dumb. If you're stopped at a traffic light for the next 4 minutes, you can look down and type something for pity's sake. That's just so silly to say anything different. I think the one that bothered me the most, I'm a fake Floridian. I guess I'm Floridian all along. She's actually from Wyoming. I mean, I'm sure Wyoming is a beautiful place. The pictures are nice. Never been, but maybe in my soul. But I'm pretty sure they have snow. Snow, horses, and cattle. That's what I know about Wyoming. Not a lot that I know about it. Well, livestock in general. No donkeys. I can't imagine a place with no donkeys. Is there a place like that on the planet? That would be a sad place. I love donkeys, especially like the little gray ones that are just slightly brownish gray. They're so cute. But they live so long. So they're a major commitment. Whoa, every time I get another chunk of it done now, it just looks so good. I like that. No donkeys. Too hungry for this. Be right back. My home, there is places with no donkeys, but there is everywhere with arses. Touche, touche. Even the polarized caps did not escape that one. I feel like I didn't match this up right. Alright. I'm at least gonna get it going. We got a couple 29s over here and a 50-something. Actually, this one could be really quick. Maybe I do throw in another section. Yeah, there's definitely places with arses. I agree with you. 100% there. Well, this one's gonna be a lot easier. Okay, I will go ahead and zip into this one too. Might as well. Okay, there was like a 53 over here. There's places. Yep, I saw that. So how have you been, Lost? You hanging in there? That did me no good. Oh, why did I do it that way? That was so dumb. The main difficult part of chatting is trying to think of anything that actually relates to the stream. Meow, meow. My class was cut short, so I'm wandering aimlessly. Ah. Interesting. Enjoying your spare time, huh? Well, hopefully it was a boring class. You go to school doing online classes. How do they cut an online class short? Okay, that's lame. I'm judging your instructor right now. I know nothing about them, but I'm judging them anyway. It was a very boring class. The professor doesn't give out too many assignments, and I don't think he knows what he's doing. Seems like a nice fellow, though. I don't feel like I missed much, though. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you're cutting short an online class, you know what I hate about classes like that? I mean, they can be nice if they're just to get the credit and move on, but if you end up needing one of those towards something else later, you don't really learn anything, and then you got to figure out how to learn it because you can't retake the class because you've already got that credit. It's a very weird system on some of that stuff. It's like, okay, maybe I got a good grade, but my teacher didn't do jack shite. So now what? I still need to know. One of those places where it's, you might have good intentions, but you're taking my money. I would rather learn. I think I'm done with adult ed, yeah, but at least this one was elective. Finally, now I will look into jobs. That didn't matter too much. Well, that's good. I'm not trying to be judgy specifically, but I kind of am because honestly, you're there. Either it's important that you learn or it's not. And when they put someone in who's not bothering to teach, it's like, but you'll take my money. But you clearly don't value it that much, or you put somebody in there that knows their stuff. I don't know. That's probably a really skewed way to look at it. I'm sorry. I'm a bad influence. I like to give value. But I appreciated the occasional boring class back in the day, too. Just pick the one that I like the schedule of, yeah. I mean, I get it, especially with electives. I'm not completely unaware. I'm just opinionated. So, Tomas, you're gonna go get a job, huh? What are you gonna do for the world? What are your aspirations? Jobs are good things. Blah, math and English 2 to 4. I should have been a psychologist. I don't know. Well, see, that's the hard part, right? Probably look for things that you can make a career out of. Because when people just want a job just to have a job, that'll get you by for a bit, but in the long term, you need to actually be able to support yourself. Especially if you want to ever get that waifu you talk about. IRL style. Become an electrician, go to technical school. I know I might have to do retail. Technical school is a good idea. Especially if you can get scholarshiped in. I mean, you could do retail short term, but that isn't typically like something that's going to keep you going for the long term. But if you're really, really good at it, you can make a living that way. For sure. People do. Or do a lot of freelance work. Yeah, or start boar hunting. Apparently they have bounties. They do in some states. Yeah, I don't know what we talking about. Tomas is not sure what he wants to do, but he's decided it's time to start working. But yeah, plumber, electrician, AC. If you do technical school for one of those, there's also videos online about how you can get jobs with companies that do that. They'll train you, they'll help you get all your certifications, and you can go that route and be earning money instead of spending money to learn the whole time. You can make a good living that way. A lot of people do. Become a paramedic like me, or a janitor. If everything goes terribly wrong, join the military. Actually, janitors make a lot of money. There's no shame there. Holy cow. And you tend to need to be at least a guy because the build is stronger. Not that girls can't do it. I mean, obviously girls clean houses and stuff all the time, right? But there is a definite physical advantage for a guy with a job like that. I don't want to do doctor school. Okay, start a pyramid scheme. Yeah, it is separate from doctor school. You can go to, there's ways to do it. Like you can start out with a certification to be like a CNA or something, where you would be basically cleaning up poop and puke, which isn't glorious, but it's work. And then if you get that job, then you go in and you can turn around and take the next step of getting a position where they train you to do the next certification, the next certification. I've known people who end up being like high level RNs in emergency rooms and all kinds of stuff by taking that kind of route, where they just, each step paid for itself for the next step. If you turn out to be talented, it can be a very hands-on education. And very respectable. But Kenny would know more about that than me. I know people, but I bet he knows a lot more people who've taken those certifications and stuff. Or become a politician. They have very low requirements. Honestly, ladder climb. I don't think I want to deal in death. You don't have to do death, but ambulance, you're going to deal in death. Yeah. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? It's got to, yeah. Yeah, so you're always saving people, but you can't save everybody. Yeah. All right. I think that's going to be so cool when it's done. You can always walk away when they dying. Oh my gosh. I guess you could rob a bank and hide away in Afghanistan. If I was gonna rob a bank, I might rather go someplace like Costa Rica. Lost. How would you pick Afghanistan? Don't you want a more financially stable place? With no extradition would be good. That might be Argentina, actually. A close U.S. ally. Uh-huh. Guinea's voting for Puerto Rico. You gotta go somewhere where they're not friends. Because they might let our people in. I can keep going with the moon, but I kind of want to at least get some more of this done. This one's insane. This one's Thomas's fault. Thomas wanted this one, but actually it's really cool, I think. I do not regret starting it. How you like that? Let's just make all this color and come back in and fix it. The dark colors are too hard. I know. Honestly, if you go to Puerto Rico and you tell people you robbed a bank, I don't think they're going to judge. They're going to be like, yeah. They have a different pace of life. I've had some really grand friends from there. But robbing bank is probably not your best career choice, as most people who rob banks do get rather caught. And if you rob a bank in the wrong place, they get caught with their head open or missing. So, you know, there's that. Well, if the military doesn't work out, bank, wait. You gotta go somewhere. I know. And also, once you have the money, invest into stocks and get some dividends. Well, if the military doesn't work out, bank robbery and lost. Have you done that stuff before? Don't listen to her. It's a good thing to try once in your life. True to try it. We have all done it before. Uh-huh. If y'all have been robbing banks and getting away with it, where's my computer? Because I could really use a new computer. Come on now. Step up. Step up. I don't believe you. If you were really good at it and you got away with it, I'd have a new computer. Because that would entertain you more. Or maybe my struggle entertains you. That could be... I could go there. That would make sense. I can't use the cash back because it will get traced back to me. Oh man, did you see where they were renovating that house? And they found the walls full of cash. People do stuff like that. They never say a word. That's why you ask for unmarked, non-sequential bills. Everybody knows that. I mean, if you're gonna do it right. And you gotta deal with that die too. You gotta have an answer ready to go before you deal with that die. Cash or cards? Baseball cards? Huh? Can you steal? Well, you could steal baseball cards from a bank, I guess, but those are traceable too. People, they want there to be provenance with their collection, right? So if they have really valuable ones, wouldn't they have them documented somehow? I would think. Just like any higher value, like I know there's Pokemon cards out there worth like $100,000-$200,000. Don't worry, you'll be one of the first people to receive money once I finally achieve my plans, my 2040 political campaign. You, Pokemon. Well, I wish you well. I'd suggest Congress. They seem to make the most money, but the senators don't do too bad. That said, you might want a different state, because we tend to be a little pickier about results in this state. You Pokemon, what about wine? Oh my gosh, Hedge discovered wine. Whimsy, if you had better PC, what would you be playing then? Then I could finally achieve my insider trading plans. Ooh. If I had a better PC personally, I would probably be multi-streaming on different platforms, figuring out what worked. I would stream more hours and try to get in a place where I could actually afford to stream, because I really enjoy it. I would. This is nice, as you know, but like in this state, it doesn't even really pay back the video games, but I enjoy it. I love it, and I would love to do it in a way that I could just, it could support itself at the very least. But I don't know. I'd probably be a lot less conservative about it. I haven't really thought about it. That's so far out of... I can't even imagine having a different PC, to be honest. Is that pathetic? I just know we need one. It would be so much better for the family. We actually really need 4, but definitely 1. But yeah, that would open it up. Because the computer could handle more. We are maxing this guy out. It's suffering. It's suffering badly. And I could finally achieve my insider trading plans. So you have insider trading plans. You know, multi-streaming is not that intensive, at the very least. If you're using Restream, it's just the website doing all the work. Yes and no. The problem is, it's barely doing what it's doing. Adding anything becomes a problem, and we've already got to where, like, we're realizing we can't all play, for example, Minecraft on the same day, or it's crashing by the time it's Artie's turn. We're trying to figure out how to keep it limping longer, but adding multi-streaming when it's already not doing certain functions, that's more the concern than that there's websites that could help bridge that. As for insider trading, you know, there's a website that specifically looks at every single trade that Nancy Pelosi makes. And there are people that get quite wealthy on it. Just saying. Not saying whether it would be insider trading or not. That's not my call, but it is a real thing that people do. And some of them swear by it. What company? It's time to find a used gaming laptop. Yeah, I know of it. Only what? No, there will be no OnlyFans. I know there are people that VTube stuff like that. You're not gonna find that here. I'm sorry. This is not that kind of channel. This does not want to be that kind of channel. Nah. There are people that do that. You can go find them. I'm sure they have a lot to offer. Why you keep recommending everyone that it's not only 18 plus? Well, I am a fan. Oh gosh. Of OnlyFans? Well, thank you for sharing, Kitty. I don't know what to think. Kitty always after those old ladies. Well, you know, Markiplier did an only. What did I do? I don't know. Doug is so great, hey guys. Apparently, Kitty's a fan. Kitty's a fan. I know he has a wife. You're not supposed to need OnlyFans once you have your own IRL wife to enjoy. Well, I guess that's between the two of you. Gore only responds to context because it's what he likes. Oh, is this where we're going? I don't recall Gore ever once promoting OnlyFans of any nature in any of my chats. You guys are having a silly day. Hope everything goes well, Lamau. Oh my gosh. Yes, Markiplier did a very tasteful OnlyFans of tasteful nudes. So if you're really into that kind of thing, I did not choose to subscribe, but there are people who did. His mother promoted it. It was so funny. It was a great gag, to be honest. I'm like, oh, of course, Mommy Player recommended it. But I don't think I could seriously get into that whole thing on any side of it. But you know, y'all do you. I will not be part of that. I just got here, Kitty. Anyway, see, this is why I don't trust paramedics. They're all insane people. Yeah, they're okay. They do tend to be insane. Did someone choose a picture of a creeper to color? Okay, first of all, no. But it does, Tomas was calling it creeper vomit at one point. He said it was very nice creeper vomit. I'll back off. I did a lot of progress on the moon. I just wanted to get at least some of this knocked out, because this one I'm going to be on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I don't know how I'm ever going to finish this one. And so, yeah. It's awesome. Yeah, once you get your new PC, will you play GeoGuessr? Insane in the membranes. Moss. I don't know how I feel about GeoGuessr. I've gone back and forth on that idea. I don't think I'm particularly good at it, but it is fun to watch people do it. When I go to Kitchen and Back, I expect 10-worded essay why I'm insane. We didn't say you were. We just said that people who tend to thrive in the ambulance business have a questionable relationship with sanity. And having had friends and known people who did that, I thought that was a valid observation. You gotta cope somehow. It does something to you. But maybe not Kenny. Kenny's the special exception. Ten-word essay. I thrive. There you go. You thrive on the adventure, huh? And you walk away if someone's dying. I'm going to believe that you're better than that, but, you know, okay. By the way, there is a free version of GeoGuessr, which is OpenGuessr. I didn't know you paid for it. Kenny Lee 21 is bad, very, very bad, super duper bad. No, that's for Tomas to do. Ah. No, I don't think Kenny does that. I really don't. For one thing, he has too much fun laughing with us. And if he was that heartless, he wouldn't have a good sense of humor. That's what I'm going to say. So that's his defense. Huh? If Wyvern gets a new PC, the first thing she should choose BO3 Zombies, Lamau. She should play Age of Empires. Oh my gosh, Age of Empires. That could be cool. I don't know. I used to really like the world building kind of things. Or The Sims. No Sims. Oh, I have no patience for that game. By the way, Civilization is free on the Epic Game Store till the 24th. Is it seriously? With a bunch of the DLC. I'll go look. Oh no, Epic. We don't have Epic working on the computer. I'll go look anyway. Please just get Epic, missing out on so many good deals. I'm tired of it. I love The Sims 4. Look, I'm not going to say I don't watch people play Sims. I can just tell you from watching it that I don't think I would have the patience to play Sims. I'm not knocking The Sims, specifically and directly. We all have games. Okay, let me put it this way. I don't think it's as interesting to watch somebody play a game that they're not getting into. So my philosophy is I try not to play games that I know I'm not going to really get into. But I also think there's a place for, you know, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. But as main content, I don't know. We'll see how the channel evolves over time. But that's my philosophy at the moment. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Most better games on Epic are free as far as I know. Lots of free games time to time. Sims 3 gang, she'll be more like a city skyline type of person. I don't know. I used to do lots of like, you remember all those time management games? I did them all. Like the ones with Rome and the Vikings, and there was like a Chinese, the Great Wall of China one that I did over and over, and yeah, where you had to beat the time and get the max amount of food and everything, and I always got them to 100%, except for there was the occasional glitch that wouldn't let you, so I'd get the max I could with the glitch. But I just don't think that would play well on stream, and most of those games aren't really around in that form anyway. Royal Envoy. I loved Royal Envoy. Don't escape. But yeah, please don't miss out on the Civ deal. It's like $79 normally with all the DLC. I will go look. You know what? Put it in the Discord you're not part of. Hedge helped me go look. You did. You joined the Discord just to say hi, bye, and quit. Oh, I'm so hurt after the fact. I noticed immediately, honest. Civilization with Gandhi. Sure, lost joy now. Yeah, but then he'll just quit again. Oh my gosh, you did. It's our long lost. Wow, he's honored us with his presence again. Hey, you could go in Trigger Worms and put things about insider training as long as you're there, and then you can whip out of there and not see any of the responses. Woohoo! But yeah, if you put it under recommended, I will look later. I forget to turn the fan on. Wow, I'm gonna finish this. Lost Chan hype! Alright, guys, let me see. I haven't actually been on Discord in a few days because I was having trouble with my phone. Wow! Hey, can I wave more than once? I can wave more than once! Sorry, I didn't know that. I'm really pro at this Discord stuff. Lost Chan hype, I'm gone. Really? I only just got to say hello. Everybody's waving at you, man. They're so happy that you're there. I can't join too many Discord groups. Oh, you gotta keep your profile on the down low there, huh? That's too funny. He already left. He has to rejoin to leave again, Kenny. You're asking a lot of him. Have to make myself more valuable. Now that is a very good goal for a young man to have. I'm not sure how this helps you do that. But, you know, if you're following the rules of scarcity, it's an interesting tactic. Worthless humans aren't priced. The more scarce that I am, the more valuable that I'll be. Well, That is a truly fascinating concept for somebody who streams. I don't know. It might work. It might. We'll have to tune in and see over the years how that works out for you. You gotta make Hedge do another collab. That was awesome, by the way. You see, I stream too often and my average is broken almost every day too. He does it every day. I take the weekends off. He doesn't. Well, I guess he doesn't always do it during the week, but yeah, him and Ultima, I tell you what, they are regular as clockwork, and they are every day. Ultima's what, twice a day? There's no way. I could do it if I had my own computer, my own space, and my own separate income that would let me afford to do it, but I don't. Such a hypocrite. Monday is usually my skip day. He's probably streaming right now. Ultima is twice a day, yes. Yeah, I'd always seen him in the day, and then I was like, saw him in the evening one time, and I was like, oh, I'll go check this out. I was like, oh, I didn't expect to see that on Ultima stream, and had just like, oh no, he does the more adult stuff at night. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know? Alright, so we have a tree. And now this is 11% done. I think the moon's doing way better. Twice a day is a lot. More adult stuff at night? No. Well, she doesn't mean like, OnlyFans adult. But she did say more adult than his day stuff. I don't know. So that's why people watch them. That's what I've been missing out on. I have no idea how you guys can stream so often either. Troopers, man. Where my Pokemon stream? Too much free time and a procrastinator. I don't remember promising Pokemon, and you just said up in chat, a few lines up, you hate Pokemon, so who's gonna stream Pokemon just so you can hate on them? I'm not sure. Maybe Lost. Actually, I think Hedge and Artie do Pokemon streams sometimes. Okay, I thought these were people, but this is very yellow for people. I'm a little confused now. Maybe they're wearing yellow clothes, like it's raining or something. Anyways, Kitty, so that's why I keep recommending OnlyFans, because of Ultima stuff, apparently. I got work, man. You keep speech to text, dang you, Whimsy. If you look carefully, it should look like the comment is directed to Gore, maybe not quite clearly on your screen. Why Kitty hate Pokemon? She's hating on yellow people? It's a long, short story. You do know phone can stream too. Yeah, but phone can't VTube the same way. What? I'm gonna take you out to what, my chicken coop? Here's a poop stream. Let's look at poop. Well, I shovel up buckets of it and I put it in other places. And try not to show my skin? I don't know. I don't think that would be that exciting. Pika Pie. Yes, phone can literally see VTuber program, poop, stream, woo. She doesn't have skin, confirmed. I know. Y'all got me. No skin here. Just scales. Don't tell. And what I said is I wasn't sure these were people because they were yellow, but if you know yellow people, that's... Okay, now we got green. Yellow and green people. I just thought these were people, now I'm not as sure. Also, Gore, what? Also, Anonymous, you know you need a cat cam? I was gonna say, why are we hating on yellow people when Whimsy is green, so I'm so confused. That would be for the girls. She has something against she has something against Chinese. You know, I saw a streamer with a dog cam. Cancel her, Mossman. Okay. The PewDiePie has a dog cam, right? I mean, it's a thing. In fact, it's a Gundam, I think, too. Has a Fluffy cam. For his dog, Fluffy, to specify. Huh. Okay. Mossman can't believe she has something against my ancestors. She's not green. She's kind of green. Kenny, you are interesting. PewDiePie has new dog. No, PewDiePie has old dogs. Well, he has a newer dog. He has, they got a little rescue. Momo, I think. Peach. A few years ago, when they were, before Bjorn was born, I think. Maybe after, when Maya was passing away. That's what it was. When Maya was passing away, they got Momo so that Iggy wouldn't be alone when she passed, because she was really getting elderly. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I remember. There is no green on this woman, Maya, and the other boy dog. Yeah, Eggy, Maya passed last year. Dog love. She passed away. Yeah. Yee. What? No, it's never. I will not cheer for a dog passing away. I hope that's out of context. Anyway. Yeah, you can go back. I think it's been about a year, and he just does those once a month kind of vloggy type videos anymore, I think. But I think he streams. I'm not sure. She's been around for a while. Thank goodness she was ugly. This chat is filled with evil people. Yeah, she was really struggling. But they tried to give her a really wonderful life, and I think that's a good thing. If you have the ability to help somebody or something that is otherwise maybe not going to have that chance, I think it's awesome to do that. And man, you know, she got loved. She got spoiled. I think she lived a very good life. I feel that's a positive. I meant, yes, she did. Why you be cruel? Okay, how I cruelly will you be cruelly 21. It was it just looked a little odd in chat. So you're saying, yeah, she did. Okay, got it. Course corrected. Yeah, it's been a bit. It's probably been a year, but I don't follow it that closely, so please don't quote me on that. Cruelly 21. Now that's a name I should use. This chat is just different variations of orange plus green. I knew what he meant when he said that's because we are not all as mind-readingly brilliant as you are. You have to be nice to the slower people, Kenny. It's hard sometimes. But we try. We try to stand up to the plate of awesomeness that you present. Except for when you want to put OnlyFans on that plate, and then you're on your own. That's my very hot take. I like having people on there, but I still feel like this person looks headless, and that is disturbing me. Like, why? Where's the rest of their head? Like, this is all street. There's not like there's something else blocking it. I feel like something bad happened there. I don't know. I don't like that. And yeehaw! You're not slow, you're just focused, confused. I say we just break Kenny's legs again. You just want me home again. Lady, the guy is just bald. Stop discriminating. No, I'm not. This guy's bald, but this one. Come on now. Come on, look at this. I will, just to prove my point. We'll go down to here. We'll just do this piece of road. Maybe that'll make it better. Maybe he'll suddenly have a head. We'll just finish out the whole stupid piece of road. That's an easy thing to do. I think it'll make it look better too. All right. Oh, maybe that's supposed to be hair and a face? But they didn't even bother to make it a slightly different color. That's got to be what it is. That did help. If she had something... Wait. That's the hash-slinging slasher? Duh. First she had something against Chinese, and now bald people. A nice shave. She hates monks. Looks kind of like me. Not gonna lie. Stop discriminating. Not everyone has a head on their shoulders. I have ice cream. I almost look like this guy. No, I'm just saying. But I think maybe that's supposed to be, like, you're supposed to imagine hair, because it's a very stylized picture, but that's... that. They didn't even try. There's, like, 1 pixel length of face. Come on now. Woman from the back. Yeah, I think so. So Gore looks like a woman? Interesting. Stop being mean. I also have 1 pixel length of face. Um, Interesting. So, like a compass. So you are like a compass and you're always lost at the same time. Interesting. I learn new things every day. He's again for having small face. No, I just have a pixel length of a face. Kenny. Oh my gosh, that was almost disastrous. I picked up my cup and it took the coaster with it and it just about slammed all of it all over me. That would not have been fun. You. Yeah, do I need to, this?
What?
Okay. How did this chat turn from assisting Tomas for work to discriminatory and OnlyFans chat? The Southern Spirit. I don't know where the Southern Spirit came in, but the only one talking about OnlyFans was Kitty. So, you know what? We told Kitty he could do that on his own. I'm not going to take any credit for you discussing that. That was your own self. And poor Hedge, she's all scarred now. She's got her poor little hands on her face. Oh my gosh, what did I see?
Oh no, that's not right. Came to ask if I could have some soda.
Don't believe her, Hedge. She's got dementia. I got you root beer. The next time you felt bad. But I think there's also other stuff. Go pick what you want. Crack it open.
I fell asleep right as I came in here while I was standing and leaning against you.
That's awesome. You didn't fall. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Treat your migraine. How about you try actually taking medicine for it?
I know. Did. That's what I started the day with.
Well.
Maybe I need a second.
Yeah. You didn't hear it from me, but yeah. Love you.
Yeah, that Kitty, I'm going to take extra aspirin.
Beautiful. As part of the whole family, they all have dementia.
You medicine. Yeah, yucky.
Go on, baby doll. I love you. You can stay there and stim all day. I mean, you know I love it, but I also really want you to feel. I love you. Ooh, there we go. Ah, ew, medicine. Oh goodness, cotton candy flavored Crush Sofa works wonders. 11 out of 10. Hedge. Oh well, she's dying. You'll be missed. Soda, carbonated sweetened beverage. Yeah, we don't actually. I usually just keep some in the house for when people feel bad. But it's not something that we drink regularly, like in an everyday kind of a, or even an every week or every month kind of way. It's just since we don't really live near things, I'm not going to run to the store if somebody feels bad in the middle of the night. I'm going to say, we better have it on the farm. Pop, carbonated pop. I remember that time Whimsy drank 1700's expired drink. Probably. I don't care. If it's sealed, it's fine. Just drink it faster. Once it oxidizes, it'll be a problem. Just drink it before it can oxidize. Unless, of course, it's, what is that? It starts with a B. That's bad. They make Botox out of it. I forget what that's called right now. Botulism. Yeah, you don't want botulism, but apparently you can't taste it before you get it, so, yeah, it won't affect the flavor going down. That's what I hear. Where your old supply of classic Coke, huh? With the old ingredients that would actually help someone? Bang. Well, they're partially supposedly bringing those back, but I think they're still going to leave that cocaine out. But that did used to be the go-to when people had a really upset stomach.
So that reminded me of a video Mom showed me. It was a news lady.
Hold on. Bang. Tomas is practicing shooting people for money. He hates guns. Don't be mean to Tomas. He got upset when I showed Kentucky Ballistics, probably the most wholesome gun tuber out there. Attaboy, that is an inner drink. He's learning so quick he's going to be a better bank robber than me. Okay. Yes. They're planning bank robbery careers. Go on.
That's normal. Anyway, remember the lady? She freaked out about Coke switching to, like, she never sounds super excited, but she just freaked out and was so excited about the idea of Coke switching what kind of sugar they use.
Yeah, I don't particularly watch that lady ever, but it was worth watching the reaction. That was hilarious.
I mean, it's like, of all things to be impassioned and care about, what kind of sugar Coke uses doesn't seem that important to me. I'm sorry.
Well, her thing was she likes soda out of the country, but she doesn't like it in the country. And now she might be able to get it in her own country. And I'm like, you can get Hecho en Mexico soda at any grocery store. He's learning so quick he's going to be a better bank robber than me. I didn't get mad. Tomas, you are good. Guns are bad. Always use sword to rob someone. I'm something excited. The most important thing in the world. It is important what type of sugar you use. I agree.
I do agree.
The only political promise that I actually cared about from that guy. Ah. Well, there you go. Well, they started adding tallow back in the fries at Steak and Shake too. There's stuff like that.
Stuff like that is important. Don't get me wrong. It's just, if you're gonna only get impassioned about one thing, I feel like there are better things than sugar. But, you know, it's not a bad thing.
It's not a need, it's a want, but it was sure as heck funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you could sit there and talk about things all day long, but this is what excites you. Okay. Also, Whimsy, my old man loved the Reckless Horse video. I'm so glad! Have you seen the Coca-Cola shrines?
What? I don't think so.
No. Why would there be a shrine to Coca-Cola? It's a freaking soda. You are aware of something that I am not.
Oh, is it the thing where they take the bottles and make trees, or is that something
else? Yeah, okay, bottle trees. We have those in Florida, totally. Blue Jay has a video about soda companies if you want to watch that on your reaction day. I could, maybe. Build one in your backyard. I have no idea. Who knows? Who says Oh, you're saying to always lost. I have no idea. Apparently, some people believe they have healing properties in some areas. Nuka-Cola. Oh, Nuka-Cola. There's a direction to go. Fall out. Well, the unsubscribed people are trying to make a flavor based on what they think Nuka-Cola would be. I think, based on something I heard from the last podcast or two, but I could be wrong. Do not quote me on that.
Well, if they haven't thought of it yet, they probably think it's a good idea.
Well, they're fans. It's actually a real thing, apparently, that some people believe in Mexico. So if you've ever been down there, you see how much they love Coke. Nike Cola sounds bomb. Nike, it has radiation in it. I'd say chat is officially off the rails.
I think they like discussing weird and niche things.
So, as long as you're here, Hedge, I thought it could be fun to react to a Hedge and Atlas video one time. Maybe one with spiders would be good. I don't remember what there is. Maybe there's just Kirby.
I think that's just Kirby.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually starting to cuten up a little bit. Look how massive this thing is. I'm never gonna finish this one. It is coming out kind of interesting. Yes, Hedgehog, he just spelled nuke. I like the Hedge Astral Kirby collab. I love that video. I thought it'd be funny to do that one time. But I don't know if that's too much. Like, I don't want to be too much. I used to only drink Coke when I was a young baby. I did not like water. I have my reasons. Do care so much, you know. To care so much. Wait. How did you get cola as a baby? My kids did not have cola. I'm so confused. How? Dr. Pepper, that collab Hedge did with some random streamer the other day was weird. I don't know who they were, but I never watched them. I get coffee as a baby. Well, okay, my kids did too. You two should play one of the old Mario games together or something. SMB3 is a banger time. I don't like Coke. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I never purposely gave my kids coffee. But, when, see, I don't know how to do it in a non-doxy way. One of them liked straight coffee, no milk, no sugar, cold. And that was the only thing I could get them to drink. That wasn't, from me. So that is how I weaned them. But then I got them off of it onto normal stuff.
Lies.
I did.
Kind of.
And then that one got, I'm trying to not give away who's who, but that one got older and was like, how come I'm not allowed to have coffee anymore? I used to always have it. I'm like, you remember that? The answer was, of course. I'm like, cat's out of the bag. Okay, fine. Hearsay, but you're okay. You don't like Coke. Tomas, then you'll love Pepsi. You just don't like Pepsi. The crappiest soda out there. Why are we judging? Why not? You know? Why not?
That's because Lost likes to judge. He's from Florida, remember? It's kind of something we do here. Haven't you noticed?
I think it makes us superior.
Yeah. Like those people who don't know how to prep for hurricanes. It's funny to judge them.
It is actually. They're really going down the list. I'm going to get pasta and rice. Yeah, and what water are you going to use? You're getting enough water to drink. What water do you think you're going to use to cook that with, huh? Low fuel, no electricity. That's a mistake people only make once. The crappiest soda out there, free country. I have the right to judge. Always judge 43. Hi, Whimsical and Hedge. Hello, Night. Hello, Night. Oh, I love you, baby doll. Are you feeling any better?
I don't know. I just took the aspirin. It hasn't kicked in yet.
Well, pull up a chair at least. Or not. Okay, I forbid you to pull up a chair. Don't pull up a chair. Under any circumstance. I'm sorry, baby doll. Ish. Hello, Night. Thanks for coming in for the ads for us. Hi, Kenny, my internal water supply. Night. Hi, everyone. No, let her stand there. I'm sure it's doing... Oh, my rig is actually... Wow. it's working.
Because I'm here and it
Okay,
can
does that look kind of like Grian?
No.
It's the red shirt. It's the red shirt.
I thought it looked more like Superman. Or, it's not Superman, it's one of those heroes, though. It's one of the old ones.
I don't know. I have no idea. That is why you either have more water or canned food for things like storms and floods. You know, standing is a good thing, though. It's healthy. I don't mind something like, say, ramen, where you're going to be consuming the water, so you're kind of getting a drink with it. That can work, but it needs minimal fuel, and you can just eat it straight if you need to. You don't need it to be cooked. But we usually don't have much of that. Canned food, yes. Spam, things like that. Sardines. What I actually tend to do is take everything in the freezer, if you really want to know, and I cook it. And we eat really good for a few days until the coolers are no good anymore. But then none of the food is wasted, and that's my hurricane food most of the time. Otherwise, it just goes bad anyway. Might as well. If you have legs, that's fixable. I'm still surprised how large this picture is. Lots of pixels. Wow, and gore. Everything surprises you. Well, I'm with Gore. This is a lot. But I think I want to get a little bit of street going on, and then I'm kind of done. This doesn't upset your dyslexia at all, does it?
Not until you said anything. Now I'm thinking about it a little bit, but it wasn't bothering me before.
Well, this part is... I purposely am not going to do this in big chunks because I think this is going to be a pain for my... It's just going to be an eye strain. I normally eat canned chili and stuff like that, but canned soup would also work. I see the carved room. You mean OCD?
Why would it be OCD, Kenny? It's literally about eye strain.
Yeah, it's very bright. I wish there was a way actually to have like a dark mode on this game for the higher pixel ones. I'm just gonna go ahead and...
There's a lot of little words, or not words, but...
Yeah, little moments.
So that comes with your PC. Nice lines.
It actually will fill in very nicely. Let's see. I just use yellow filter that comes with your PC. Nice lines, blink very fast, close up to get your free seizure. Wow, thank you. I'm not inclined to get my free seizure, but you know, I'm so grateful to know that I had the opportunity. Just goes to show, not everything that's free is good.
Does that even work? I mean, it might work for an epileptic.
Yeah, I bet your bro couldn't do that. I have to be really careful about his screens.
Well, I would think it would be more of a problem for those who, like, are really, really sensitive.
Yeah.
Like,
he's never crossed the line into grand mal. It's always going to be a risk, honey. So.
Yeah. He's got a pretty good grasp on things, and he knows what he can and can't do pretty good. He's smart.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's what you want out of your family members, is that they're smart about what path they're...
Yeah, I'm not sure he's really talked about that, though.
I wasn't talking about it. I was more talking about them in general.
Okay.
And I was just saying he's really smart about it. So I do think he jokes about it.
Okay. Well, he might.
He likes to joke about everything. Just about.
He never remembers what he said, so we're good. How is Hedgehog Head? Does that even work? Nightlight is fancy like a fully red skin. Haven't used since while. Oh yes, much better. Everyone is red. I just leave it in the yellow side, Kitty. No, full red is better. I like yellow.
I can't do red.
Actually, he's rather fond of green at the moment.
My color I can't do is, as you know, red.
We found out accidentally when our power was out one time that apparently panthers also like following red lights. We were using a red flashlight and oh my gosh, it came up ready to get the light and we got our butts inside so quick and I'm like, the power can just stay off a little longer. We'll go down to the barn later and fix it later.
I mean, it's not something to
I
laugh
will
about.
never forget that one. I was like, holy crap.
I mean, I know it's not something to laugh about, but at the same time, it's really funny.
It was hilarious, but also very disturbing because we needed our electricity. I was like, yeah, we've just attracted the wrong kind of friend. No, full red is better. I like yellow. Who jokes about everything? They seem like I'd get along. If the screen is too bright, great fix to cut the thick cord in the back of the screen. Then you'll have permanent black filter to aid your eyes. Wow, that's helpful tips from Gore. You sure you didn't see a bull? After that, use your imagination. That sounds like an... If you have ever had a panther coming up behind you with that low, primal, growl, purry, growly sound... in a stalking position at night and you're in its territory at that moment, I'm just going to tell you, I don't think you're going to forget. And maybe you would. You know, you might have a very different reaction, but you would not mistake it for a bull.
I mean,
I've never heard a bull make that kind of sound.
You'd be very stupid too, at least.
Yeah. But you know, if it was a bull coming up on me at night too, although they don't have much in the way of night vision, but I don't think I'd enjoy that either. They make a different sort of sound, though. And wouldn't be loose by my house at night, unless something's very wrong.
That's well lost.
After that, use your imagination. That sounds like an incident. I will pull your life support to save you from beeping noises. Why, thank you, Kenny. To Gore? I'll just take a nap. That's horrible timing to put that after Kenny's statement. Just saying. And here I am with the time we heard creepy noises outside and it was a possum on the roof. Huh? Moo?
Oh, we've done that too.
I mean, possums on the roof are not great. But I'll take that over the other. Although they'll run back and forth across the roof all freaking night long, fighting with each other. That's a whole other problem.
Or fighting with raccoons.
Yeah. But that's not a normal thing for like all the time. I never said I was a good person. Yeah, same. Australian possums are very cute. They're very fluffy looking. Look at a pic. I've seen them. They're like, not like our rodents of unusual size. They are like, ours have spiky teeth and spiky everything and they'll kill you.
Yeah.
They're big and I don't know where this story about playing possum came from, but nobody told it to them.
They will fight a gator and some of them win.
Not against the gator, they're not going to win. But they're very aggressive. They would fight a gator, they just wouldn't win.
Yeah, that's what. They'll fight your car. They won't win against the car, but they'll fight it.
Possum, somehow I come out alive like that guy who fist fought a cheetah somehow. They look like they're on some kind of drug. I'm in shock that I typed it twice. Ooh.
You sure that's not anticipating things again?
All I know, yeah, I saw a video about possums and possums. And the difference. And yeah, the ones in Australia are actually kind of cute. I'm going to give you that one.
The Australian ones look like nice creatures. Ours are evil.
They're very fluffy looking, aren't they?
Yeah, ours are evil. Theirs look nice.
Yeah, they're not fluffy looking.
No,
Ours.
they don't look fluffy at all. They look... They look like some sort of storybook monster.
Somehow come out alive if that guy who, okay, some kind of drug. I'm in shock that I took. Cheetahs are not that bad. They are very shy for a big cat. Are cheetahs common or something? Never seen one before. Cheetahs are a tism for someone in this house, and I'm not going to tell you which one. Artie. They chirp. They're very cool, and they, outside of zoos, I have never heard of one here.
We don't have those.
No. I do believe they are an African thing. Thought this might look nice if I could get like a piece of road to like frame it. Okay.
Enjoy your road.
Thank you. Actually, make sure there's no. Yeah. Okay. Shoop. Yes, we. Have fun, darling. Cheetos? Cheetos? Cheetos. Ah, Cheetos are cool. Turning off nightlight killed me. Like the difference between American and English badgers. I thought the English badgers were supposed to be quite aggressive. I didn't think the American badgers were not aggressive, so I'm not sure. But presumably you're talking appearance more than behavior. Mushroom. Kenny, you doing mushrooms? I've got some really interesting mushrooms on my property. I guess I could send you pictures, but as a general rule, I don't just go randomly consuming mushrooms growing on the property. As that can be quite lovely or quite not lovely. Oh my gosh. It just goes and goes and goes. I heard Discordy noises. I'll look after. I hope everybody had a decent weekend, even if they have apparently passed away. Well, they at least look friendlier. Badger. I recently found out that you can buy fizzy drinks with mushrooms in Hawaii. You can buy anything with mushrooms in it. I like some of those things, but some of them get weird. Hawaii is supposed to be very beautiful, though. Like a perfect temperate climate. I don't know. I've never been. Boy, this is going to be... Watching an advertisement, it's just saying, work, relief, blink, work, relief, blink. It's showing the story of my life. I regular boring shops, not specialty places in pineapple weather. That's a very interesting readout that I've done there. Wow. What is pineapple weather? I mean, we grow pineapples here. Hawaiian. Sunny and warm, I would think. I just thought, I used to think it was really warm, and then I found out it was temperate, but I could be wrong. I mean, this is the thing. If you are not there, so it's like, doesn't get super cold, doesn't get super warm, but you can go up the mountains and it's cold, and you can be down below and it's warm. But I don't know if that's true. I've never been there, so. Oh, I guess the end of the road is here? Man, this is such a freaking dark color. Alright, I accidentally. There we go. Ugh. Tama, so fast and cool. Oh gosh. Somebody beat Kenny to something. Wow. Okay, I just had the worst thing to say come into my brain, and I am not going to say that. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful stream. I'm going to back off in a second and see what this did for... This is fiddly in this area. Probably, I think probably something to do with pineapples. I only know that because knowing how Hawaii became a state. Tomas so fast and cool. Yep, she was gonna say my wife beats me. Used to be true. Yeah, she left you. Kitty was married. I had the same reaction. Shut up. I don't know how he got married. What? He said he is married. Is he not? I'm so confused. I don't think he would sit there and let somebody beat him. He seems very nice, but I think he'd pick a nice girl. Where would you say that from? He said she cooks and she's a good cook and she's nice, and he said nice things about her. Not that she was an abuser person. Let me fix that spot while I see it. I don't know if it's true or not. Wait, this is the first I've heard of Kenny being married. Kenny's talked about having a wife before. I don't know if it's true or not. He only spreads misinformation. Okay, stop being racist. It's called pattern recognition. Okay. Okay, I'm pattern recognition? Yeah, Kenny talked about being married before. I don't think it's a secret because he says it in open chat. It's not like that's a private place. Maybe this is another car. Oh my. There is a lot of this color in this picture. I know I just had one that was wrong. There we go. And he brags. You see, Lost, like yapping his gum from my personal life could always be just timing for Kenny. You got to have a notebook for him. Or Kenny's like 5 different people. The ultimate troll. Look, I know this is a cheaty way to do this, but if I don't do something like this, I will never finish this picture. I need it to look like something more recognizable. Like the moon, it's the moon. It makes sense. I don't even know what I say is true. If I was many people, I'd off myself every time he says something he says to me. You're so gullible. It's not cheating. Cheating? Cheating? You're my favorite streamer to Lost. I say not cheating. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure where cheating came into chat, but okay. What the heck is this over here that it's so... I need a... Oh, I see. That's the other side of the road. Got it, got it, got it, got it. I'm accidentally outlining a car. Got it. I don't want to just... Like in a straight line, but then the straight line keeps getting higher. Steady hand. I can do it. Steady hand. I say not cheating. That's an outright lie. If you have like 20 of them, her dementia is getting to her. I DM Dragon. He seems fine. Okay, cool. Look at you go. The answer getter. A good person. Always Lost 42. Shush up. Okay. Well. I was gonna DM Dragon, but I think that's cool. I don't want to harass him or anything. I don't want people to feel like they have to keep in touch, because this is supposed to be a fun thing. I don't know, if say you have 2 broken legs, that's a nice thing to know too. We can care. Be sympathetic and whatnot. Did she say we should all annoy Dwagon after stream? Break a leg. Did that. Was it fun? No, don't break legs. Don't break any legs. Don't do it. No, 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 no. It's no fun. Oh. I guess they don't always do those other casts anymore. Sometimes they have those ones that can come off so you can wash your skin. So there's that. But still, no, 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 no. No fun. Alright, let's see if we can't get through the details of this bit. I never get to find out what the injury is. I just get to hear, I'm on drugs right now. I don't think I feel so good. Like, okay, well, I hope I distract you for a bit. in a good way. I owe me 3 plates. It's for good luck unless you are an actor. Okay. I think Kenny's in a place. I don't think we can help him in that place, but we can just be sympathetic and be like, Kenny, we all love you. We hope this too shall pass. This better look better when I'm done with it. Come on, Jugs right now sounds like gore. Spounds, he always is. I'm on meds right now. Okay, fine. You say meds. He might say meds, he might say drugs, but I don't know. That is true. You don't ever just say you're on drugs. You just talk about taking mushrooms. Recreationally, potentially, as a joke. Crack? Nobody wants to talk about your crack tomorrow. I said something about somebody looked like they were on crack, and I got told, okay, it was my kids. Nobody does crack anymore, Mom. It's all meth. I'm like, oh, okay. That's so good to know. Thank you for informing me. I'm not sure that they're that different, but you know, okay. I'll try to do better. Alright, that should be a decent... Hold on. Nobody wants to talk about your crack. Check the most recent song on Brainworms. Mustn't the reference Badger and Mushrooms art of... Please share it. Wait, it's not 70s since when? I don't know about that. I hear a lot about fentanyl. Okay, crack wasn't the 70s. For the record. Crack was more 80s. If you really need to know. I'm not sure why you do, but you know. Let's at least get our decades right. Oh, easy to get hands on and internetly memed on. Yeah, fentanyl, that's a whole different... I mean, man, you just touch that stuff, that can be a problem, apparently. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna want it to be a somewhat cleaned up. Oh, that's not too bad. The blackness. Well, you know what? It's starting to make it look more like a picture. I don't really want to go across all 4 lanes, but I did want to get something that just sort of made it make sense. Is this supposed to be traffic? Can you finish that girl's head? I think I have finished all of the available head finishing spots. Okay, let's go back into this 3. No head for her. The blackness symbolizes her emptiness in her soul. Paranoid starts to play on nearby speakers. Emo. Gore, I never knew you were emo. Emo Pearl. Emu, you mean? It's by the Rolling Stones. Guys, doesn't make sense. Gothic Canadian Maple Man. Oh. Well, it's a something, that's for sure. Alright, where's that one? Boop. Boop. Why won't it switch? There we go. Gothic, Visigoth, Gothic. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Visigoth. Gothic with extra C because of the maple. He does talk about carbs a lot, doesn't he? Course. The only one I talk about people that are thick is Kinney. Just saying. I have a right to Uno reverse Kinney Wyvern. This is the combined chats of Art and Hedgehog. Amazing. I need the carbs. This is peak. Peak is a game that someone was considering in here. Was that you, Gore? I tried to go watch some streams with it. I don't know. I didn't have the attention span. I have too much life series to catch on with right now. I'm woefully behind. And there'll be new episodes on Friday. Hi, baby doll. You back? Okay.
I woke up my cat.
I'm sorry.
No, I did it on purpose because she keeps being up all night and keeping me up, and it's been interfering with my sleep.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah. She hasn't been able to potty for some reason, so...
Give her a can of sardines. Get out one of the little ones with the tomato sardines, you know, the Iberia ones or whatever.
Yeah, that'll make her potty.
Yeah.
Just hopefully not all night long. Now's the time to do it.
Yeah, do it now. Get her a little potty pad in your room tonight, just in case something drastic happens. She's good.
Yes, I did fully wake up the cat. Kitty, yes, I did.
This is Peak saying cat. She spitefully woke up the cat. Meow, Gore. Yep. She'll be a good mama one day. That's practice. Sometimes you gotta wake up the babies so that they actually sleep at night. You don't wanna, but then night comes and you so regret that you didn't do that. Meow, too bad you can't get Artaku to watch it. Truly like a mirror reflection. Okay, what do you want Artaku to watch? Peak? It's really easy. I'll go on the family TV and pop it up there. This is not as hard as you might think. What do y'all want her to see? We stream everything. We don't have regular TV. We only stream. Y'all want my kids to see something? I can harass them. No problem. Easy peasy. I run the TV. Truly like a mirror reflection of Hedge Cat. She's having a practice backyard. Cat won't be able to keep me prepared for. The cat can't watch it because they will fight. What are they gonna fight about? I mean, not that there's not things that trigger them to be sisterly conversations and all, but
I have fed them.
okay. I got the little cans you like so much. That's kind of perfect when they have upset tummies too. The cat can't watch it because it'll fight. Hedges, cat, and Artie's fight will fight. Yes, they cannot be together because Hedges' cat will kill Artie's cat.
She's a good fighter.
She loves him and she's so sweet with him, and then he wants to play fight, and she will not play fight. She's like, oh, a fight to the death? Well, okay. And there has been real damage done. We cannot have them together anymore. It's very sad. I have so many pictures of them just sleeping together, and then all of a sudden a switch happened, and I will never know what happened. But
she still loves him.
She does. She goes, she checks up on him, she makes sure.
She's so lonely without him now.
They were the bestest friends.
There's like actual hedgehog bad influence. I did nothing wrong.
If only he wouldn't try to play fight with her, it would be so much better. I've thought of putting them, you know, those things with the plastic bubble heads, and just letting them go at it until they give up. Like groomers and stuff use. I've thought of getting those. Just let them fight to the death, if you will. Except nobody dies.
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah, that's the goal. I just messed that up. Reverse. Alright, I messed up in 2 places. That's really bad. Hedgehog bad influence is always the fault of the parents' influence. Give both the cone of shame might be an age thing. Maybe if you keep them apart long enough, they will grow out of it. We've been trying. It's your fault, Hedge. It's not Hedge's fault. We thought keeping them apart would solve it.
It's kind of made it worse.
Actually, he doesn't go for her so much. He's afraid of her.
He goes for her.
He goes for her sister, and she
she
defends
defends
them. Yeah.
Which, if she feels threatened at all, she defends them, meaning she'll defend them from us, too. Which has been a problem. She's a defender.
Yeah.
Which, you know, isn't always ideal. She's not very smart either.
No, she's actually not very smart. No, she is not. Oh dear. What is it we say? 100% intelligent?
What about Atlas Cat? Well, both of them are kind of.
I agree, it's your fault, Hedge. Now I suddenly want to disagree with my own point. Keeping them apart will give them time to prep to come back, fight stronger than ever, just like Batman. What about Atlas Cat? She's scrappy. She's cute. She is the smallest, and she's not gonna win any fights.
But she'll pick them.
But she loves to pick a fight, so we watch her for other reasons.
And she loves to lose.
She's that hold me back kid. We used to tease him that she goes up to him going, punish me, master. And he's like, don't say that!
He likes to lose.
Yeah. I don't tease him that way anymore. That's kind of mean to hear from your own mom. But it's still funny.
She'll cat the most normal. Are you sure about that?
Whose cat is the most normal?
He calls him
Astro Cat is the most normal, but she has to say probably well. I have a sick sense of humor. I'm sorry, ish. You see, they used to love watching Fairy Tale, and there was that Virgo character, and things were said. That's.
You make it sound so much worse than it was.
He thought it was pretty bad.
It is bad. It's just not as bad as you're making it sound. Happy, yes, Happy. Happy was great.
Happy, the flying cat that turned out to be not a cat.
Well, it was
But
a
he
cat.
was a cat. But he wasn't, but he was.
Pretty much a cat. Yeah. I mean, other than that.
That's an exceed. He was an exceed or something.
Yeah.
I still love that series. I know. It's old. It's cringe. It's awesome.
I don't think there's anything wrong with Fairy Tale.
Good. You can be old and cringe with me.
I don't think it's old and cringe. It's still coming out.
Oh, is it?
Because of the 100-year quest. It even
Oh,
has an
that's
anime.
right. That's
Which
right.
is written by the guy. It's just not drawn.
Got
So
it.
he's done the entire story because he just randomly drew something up to give them an example, and they said, "Please write the story,"
Yeah, I remember that.
which is funny because it's pretty much
Happy. He wasn't a cat. Exceed. Always 42. You better not stream. Anyways, I shall disappear.
enjoy your
His class ended early for no reason, so he came and hung out with me.
enjoy
Wasn't
your
that
day, Lost. Thank you for the picture of a skeleton. It was still male, by the way. You didn't fix the bones, but you know.
Why is he sending you male skeleton? No, we're not. Nope, I'm not even. I'm gonna shut up.
Mom, it was a fake skeleton. I just identified the. You know,
I don't need boys sending bones to my daughter. Thank you.
it was a skeleton scrawled out across the couch like a dead thing, you know.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm judging Lost now just a little bit.
It was like one of those fake Halloween ones.
I love you so much that
The pink bow
you're so sweet,
tie
child.
solves the problem. Yeah, that's not how that works.
I need to write down this cat lore. Fairy tale is for babies. The pink bow tie solved the problem. I didn't know you do that with Angela's nice wife. That's how drawing works.
What?
Nothing. You said nothing, sweetie. You said a very genuine, true thing about skeletons, and
Yes,
that was not a bad thing.
Their pelvic bones are different.
Yes,
pieces apart
because
in
boys aren't supposed to try to give birth to babies. Yes.
Yes, there's different. They're different, so you can tell the gender of the skeleton, and you know it just really stands out to me for some reason. So I always know.
I know. I know. It always has. And that's okay. And Kenny does medical stuff, and he can probably agree, although hopefully he doesn't look at too many skeleton people. That would be sad.
That would be sad. And also I have a question about, because that takes a long time to turn from a person to a skeleton.
Wait, he turned... I'm paying half attention to whatever's going on here. It is true, but you think I'm going to find specifically a female skeleton stock image of laying on the couch. What? That's a lot of work for a written joke. Oh my gosh. Okay. No. No need. I think you've done enough, Lost. Thank you. I would not want to put you to more trouble. That's already quite the sacrifice you've done there. That you're like declaring things for Kenny socially. You're on a roll, man. You're on a roll.
And I freaked out my mom.
No, I'm just very. I'm filtering what I'm saying, and that slows me down for a second. There's a lot of work for a random joke. My internet stumbles for 5 seconds. What did I miss? Lost city bones. Hedge and DMs. What did I sacrifice? It doesn't even make sense. Also, the skeleton you see in classrooms is a mix between male and female. What do you study? Lost. Okay. I'm just getting back to coloring everything black. It's gonna fade to black.
DM. It was on the memes channel. He was making a joke about me being dead because I missed my stream. He does this every time I miss a stream. It's not a big deal.
Maybe you should do it to him.
Well, why would I go to the effort?
That's true. Oh, he joined and quit my server again.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Programming, but I have enough relatives in medicine that we could open a fully stocked clinic. Okay, what's wrong with bones? The real issue will be a boneless image with pure muscle. Ew, Hedge replied to that was, you know, if you're gonna hang out there, you could take my braid out and play with my hair.
No, baby.
I know, you don't touch humans.
My hair.
I know. Let's see, I tried. Alright, let's see here. Someday. Probably never. I'm genuinely confused. I too felt to quit servers. Lost tis my role model. Lost, you're fine. I'm glad that you're confused. I think you are a sweet and lovely young man that I am happy is a part of my daughter's life. Ta-da! Don't worry, Kitty, you're my role model too. Oh dear, lost. I'm sorry, you're lost now. I was glad that you were in my daughter's life, but now I have some concerns.
I mean, he's got a stable job and he supports his family. That's good.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It depends what part of Kenny he's using as a role model, but I'm sure he's only taking the good parts, right?
Well, we don't know about any bad parts for sure, except the OnlyFans thing. You don't have to follow his path there. I'm sure he's just trolling. Let's see. To Lost, she approves the marriage. Soy lecithin, I think. Lycanin. Don't worry, Kenny has been grooming me for way too long. He's my mentor. You know, that's my word. Don't see. Does she approve of you? To approve the other? I don't think it's good to ship humans. That's my controversial take. I'm not into that whole thing anyway. Just saying. I think humans can work it out for themselves.
What about people who use matchmaking? Sorry, I couldn't.
Okay. Honey, you're not helping. I have no good parts. I need to shoot myself in the foot. More finally, a good take around here. Not serious. Oh my gosh. My brain is freezing. Oh, I love you. Kitty loves human trafficking. I'm not reading that one out straight. You're just gonna speak for yourself. It's part of my job. Oh gosh, I guess it kind of is. That's horrible. I mean, good, but horrible. Oh, I never thought of it that way. I tell you what, though, the next time I have a relative in an ambulance, if I start cracking up hysterically at the sight of them in the ambulance, maybe gonna die, maybe not, they're gonna say something to me, and I'm gonna be like, it's okay, it's Kitty's fault. Just trust me on this one.
And they will not understand.
Technically, that is true, huh? Kitty is my favorite human trafficker. Okay. I mean, technically, it is true. I mean, I don't know how you get out of that one. I agree. I just never thought of it that way. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get in trouble with that now one day. I can just tell you right now. I'm gonna laugh at the worst time. And hopefully nobody's gonna die. Who the heck is Kitty? Honestly, I have thought of making an OnlyFans, but I am a troll. Sometimes it would be the most literal thing ever, maybe even more than just showing fans. I could branch out into reviews, wind speed, size, power, draw. People would pay for that, by the way. Kitty will. Yeah, they will pay for that. That's what I said. Look at Mark. Look at what Markiplier did. He did a video on it. It was all, there was nothing shown. At least that was my understanding. I did not pay for it. It was to pay, I think, was that the one that was on the documentary about his mom?
It might have been.
Coming from Korea.
It might have been.
Yeah, it might have been. To fund that. Which was kind of cool, actually. But that was the idea. It was not actually, it was, yeah, if you were looking to see something, you weren't gonna see it. Let's put it that way. That's why it was funny. Kenny Will, can't wait for your rooster reviews. Okay, I'm out. It was a distractible related thing. I mean, you got power fans, you got hand fans, computer fans. I mean, there's a lot of material to work with there. There really is. Yeah, I'm gonna mess that all up.
Chinese fans.
Alright, let's see here. I love you too. Bye forever until you're here again. Oh my gosh, that didn't take long. Thank you.
I just felt like I was kind of making chat even go stranger directions with my migraine, and maybe that wasn't helping you.
I don't really care. It makes it interesting.
I know, but at the same time,
I'm just trying to be aware of what I say. For Pete's sake, my daughter's in the room. I don't wanna influence you badly, my love. Just other people's children. Okay, I'm out. It was a distraction. Meanwhile, Lost Chan made a kinda OnlyFans account so we can send him money. Yeah, go away. This is a bad influence. Wait, what? Lost says you have to leave. That this is a very bad influence for your sweet, innocent little boy. Oh, she left. Aw. Bye-bye, sweetie. Bye. Oh, she's so literal. Oh. That is sus. Lost Chan and Hedge leaving at the same time. Or I would have pictures of fans. They give me pictures and I could post them, but I don't think I would make anyone pay for that. Meow. Bye, Hedge. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I mean, if I keep that line going across, that's as good a place to draw a border as any. Just keep it like there. I do want to kind of do spots. I think that works. Alright. She'll be missed anyway. Subscribe to my OnlyFans filled with AI images of OnlyFans and only them. Finally, she left. Now we can go back to talking about discrimination and Tomas robbing banks. It would be a nice thing to add where you can click, then click somewhere else, and everything in the line gets filled in. That would be awesome. That's not all. I mean, it's just, yeah, there's so many things I could add here. There we go. The problem here is this is going to be between cars. Whoops. I did not look at that line, so that's going to maybe be a problem later. Yeah, there's some 2s in here. Alright, there we go. Bucket tool, that's MS Paint. Whoop. Yeah, there's something. My issue is that when I get the right color in a spot, I wish that it would stay. But it's really, really easy to undo. But then if I'm going to do a megapixel one like this, I'm not going to sit there and just individually go through each tiny spot. That's ridiculous. I mean, I'm sure there are people who would. Hey, you. You back? Wow.
You give them rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had sardines. They're having wabbit.
It's gonna be a special day. I don't know what the occasion is. Can anyone think of a special occasion?
It's Monday. That makes it special.
That works.
Tell them it's in honor of Manic Monday. You can play them the Bangles song. They won't understand the joy that they are receiving, but they will enjoy it. Probably. Whimsy, you should find a streamer friend you can share bone pics with. Make it so if you get the right color, it can change, but if you get it wrong, it can change. It can't change. Yeah, the return of the hedge. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll resist, but thank you. I don't really need those kinds of pictures in my life, but you do you.
To be clear, this is the picture we're talking about.
That looks like a Halloween skeleton.
Exactly, and then he fixed it.
Oh my gosh. That is beautiful and cursed. Good job, Lost.
See? It was perfectly fine.
Nobody said it wasn't. Stop defending.
I just recognized your tone of voice.
Never apologize. Never apologize on the internet.
It just felt like you were holding back bad jokes, Mom. That's kind of where your tone of voice was.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never told a bad joke. I'm very good. I'm a good girl. Just another manic Monday. I thought it was Sunday. That's a rock about skeletons and bones. He never sends me bone pics, so wait, I'm wrong. Oh gosh. Okay. Well. You know, you and Lost share so many amazing things. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Now she's trying to get her siblings to tell her why a picture of a bone would be bad. Oh gosh, I gotta nip this in the bud. Anyway. I can't believe that. I'm a bad mom. I'm a bad mom. Skeletons are funny. Sans. She's such a good girl. I love her a lot. Some naturally people's minds are in the gutter. Can't think of phones. They were last still threatened lost Chan for sending phone pics ahead, apparently. I don't think so. I don't. But he would be a little more aware of why that could be a joke. That I think he has Lost Chan has his respect, so Lost Chan's probably just fine. Astral's not. Plus, it is funny. It's truly funny. It is truly funny. It was a good joke. All right, let's see. Okay, I feel like there should be more road here. Yeah. Okay, I see what's going on. I can do this. Actually, I'm just going to do it this way. And then... Okay. Boop. Apparently, bones make me think of Skeletor. He-Man. I never knew skeletons were so controversial around this household. Gore, you get it. Respect you, for real, these bone racists. And the masters of the universe. Pardon me. By the power of Grayskull. Man-at-Arms and Tila. Never saw that show, by the way, honest. I remember having a fight with one of my friends. I'm like, how come I always have to be Tila? And they're like, you're the girl. Like, yeah, that's true. I made him switch one time and it wasn't fun for me either. So I'm like, yeah, no. I don't know. When you're young, you don't get that stuff always right away, you know? Like, if I was sitting funny rooster pics, I could see where this is coming from. Prince Adam Cringer, you are She-Ra. Oh! Adam's secret twin sister. That didn't come out of nowhere. Oh, sorry if that was spoilers. That wasn't until like the 3rd season or something with them both. Cringer. You are. Totally was planned. I didn't even know what it's connected to. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're so young. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe was a cartoon. And these are characters from that cartoon. And Prince Adam the wimpy Prince Adam with Cringer, his green tiger, would turn into He-Man. Because Evelyn the Good Witch in Castle Grayskull, or whatever her name was, and they would be fighting Skeletor, the bad guy. I have not seen He-Man. Never felt like watching it. I hide in a cave. Buff. Yes, he was buff versus. Actually, Prince.
Andrew? No.
What?
Oh, sorry. I never remember the name of his prince self, but it felt like Andrew was a prince in it. Yes, that is
Adam. It wasn't Anyway, Prince Adam still was muscly. That's what made it so weird that nobody would cotton on to the whole thing. Is like, he doesn't look that different. I mean, we don't even have Superman glasses going on here.
Well,
He just acted, tough or not. He pretended to be a coward and he was strong. It was that simple.
Let's be honest, no one expected him to take his shirt off. Maybe they weren't taking a good look because they're like, ah.
That's true. And don't share that with the world. I had in a cave buff, the sorceress, not Evelyn. Oh, Ace there. Also, he did have a different outfit. It's Chris. Hello, Chris. Welcome to a very weird and wacky conversation. Oh, Aster, didn't he? Alistair. Yeah, that's okay. Didn't he also have a different outfit? Chris. A lot of reboots make them different. Chris, Gore, Chris, Gore. Okay. Sorry. I don't know. I didn't watch any reboots. I watched the original cartoon on a tube TV with rabbit ears when we could get it to click in. We had to pick between He-Man and Voltron, and there was, I think it was Jace and the Wheeled Warriors. And yeah, we had to battle out who got to watch. Oh, and there was Jem. She was truly outrageous. Truly outrageous. I feel like I missed one up here. Skeletor, He-Man's Uncle Keldor. I know way too much of the stuff outrageous from He-Man is definitely dated animation. No, it was just right. It was dated, I know. Oh, and Speed Racer. Let's not forget Speed Racer. I feel like there was... Yeah. Yeah, it's getting a little glary. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's starting to look like something. I'm not 100% sure what. But something. Let's finish this last little piece of road. I was wondering why there was no lines between the roads. Like, how do they know where to be? Lines, they're good. They're friends with roads. Whimsy watched the latest Cats cartoon. Even though it got canceled, it is good enough to watch. Really? Oh yeah, I did like Thundercats. Thundercats. He-Man dates, He-Man prunes. I agree, dated, but I will only admit to technically dated. I have not seen the show. I will not say more. He-Man. What? I'm not sure where the dated and the prunes are coming from. I do get dates and prunes. I don't think I ever dated He-Man. I think I would remember that. Somebody who's 2D shows up at your house with some flowers, be like, you might notice that. You'd be like, something changed a lot. What is Thundercats? What Thundercats? Think of Scooby-Doo, but with only cats and epic song. Oh, gosh. Okay. Epic song for sure. They were cat people warriors, of course. What else would they have been? I mean, surely some of this is on YouTube. I'm sure it's findable. Is this an outline or is this a... I think this is a outliney spot. It's not really a road spot. Okay, this is road. I think. Thunder gardening tool. If someone 2D showed up at my door with flowers, I'd be blushing, to be honest. That description makes me think of Josie and the Pussycats. I remember that. Josie the Pussycats was good. I liked that one too. Not as much. Like, I didn't go out of my way to see it, but I always watched it if it was on. It was fun. What the heck? Wow. Okay, that would be easier. We'll just do cheat mode. Alright. Yes, I can attach all that later, but I think that looks, you know, that's more respectable. And I'm almost to the other side of the road. No. Okay, I remember that. What are these things you're referring to? He-Man, Thundercats, Josie and the Pussycats. Classics! Classics! Alright. I think that actually made a real dent, finally. But man, that's going to be insane. Because that's going to be a road over there, it looks like. And this is going to be a road here. I was avoiding doing all the roadway, but that might make it easier to break up the picture. Because this is insane. Josie and the Pussycats was a band. Cartoons. TV cartoons. Like from the future of mankind. We're gonna go with that. Alright, what's the lightest color here? 2. That's not going to be very useful. Captain Planet. The oldest cartoon I've seen was Phineas and Ferb. Is that Marvel or DC? Oh my god. The oldest cartoon you've seen is Phineas and Ferb, Chris? I mean, okay. I've seen Phineas and Ferb. Harry. See, now I'm hip. None. That doesn't make sense. Apparently they were going to make Scooby-Doo be a band. Yes, they were. But they thought there were too many shows with that idea, so they changed their mind. The Youth. Wow, I feel so old reading all this. I don't think it was actually Scooby-Doo was going to be a band. There was another one that Hanna-Barbera did that was a band. But maybe Scooby was going to be a band. I'd have to go back. I have a documentary at my house on DVD, actually, about that. So I can verify one way or another, but it's been a bit. Oh, that's the front of a car. Shows what I know. But I was thinking that looks like that's right on the edge of where the street would be picking up again, so I could have kind of a line. The Youth. Wow, I feel so it's like a fossil. I should find that then versus now pick where these shows like in black and white. It is on the Disney Peter Pan. Okay, I saw these on a black and white TV, but they were in color. Do with that as you will. I need some random color that's not part of it to kind of just make a line across. So let's see. 11 looks good. None of these are gonna be 11. It'll just give me like a guide to go across so I can divide up this road into something vaguely reasonable. I had a CRT. All I know is we were, when we got color TV, that was cool. It was the first time I found out that that the Wizard of Oz turned into color. That was so cool. Every time my parents played it for us before that, we didn't know that. Yeah, that's as good a place to cut off the road as any. And then I'll have kind of, I can go above it and divide it up a little better. But I think that'll give me something to work with that's a little more easy to follow. Be right back, same. He keeps redeeming, kitty. All right. Here you go. Nom, 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 nom. I did need to finish my food. There's just a little bit left here. Kenny busted me, man. Can't just let a lady starve to death and... What did you say? What do you mean? Kitty does knock on wood to make me eat. And I said he busted me. I had not finished my dinner. It was sitting in front of me, so I finished it really quick. And now there's nothing left to eat. Oh. Yeah. Alright, but I'm going to have to go in a minute here. I'm just going to see how this kind of pans out with that line there. Giving me some moderate guidance. Let's see, and then we have... Yeah, that actually helps me some, for sure. For sure. I'll make it way easier. Yeah, I need to end. I felt bad because I think it hit commercial break, so I was letting that finish for people before I told them goodbye, because that seems rude for them to come back from a commercial and find out I'm gone. I felt like that would be really rude, and I don't like to be rude. It's fine, Milt. I love it. You're like, it's fine if you're rude to them. No worries. They won't mind. I speak for all of them. I wouldn't mind. Okay, that's very sweet. Alright, let's finish getting this fleshed out a little bit, and then it'll be really fast next time. this might actually be a finishable thing that Tomas got me into here. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I just went over that white. That was awesome. I can do this quick and easy, and I'm not. I gotta stop doing it this way. This is addicting. Just one more, just one more. I know I'm being bad now. Artie needs a computer. Artie needs a computer. Artie needs a computer. I just know I'm not going to touch this again for a week. And I hate to leave things in a weird spot where I don't know what I was doing. I feel like I went over a white one over here. Okay, cool. No, I did not. Yeah. Just one more, just one more. Yeah, I do have that affliction. Quite legit. And where other parents would say, 15 more minutes, I'd go, you have X amount of time to complete this boss. Whether or not you finish, I'm shutting the system down. But I always thought it was mean when people, there's places you can control it and places you can't. And because I would play the games too, I would know. And I tried not to sabotage them. Because I felt like if I treat them with respect, they'll treat me with respect, hopefully, and learn that. That was my theory at the time anyway. I don't know. Ah! Alright, I think that's good. That is so much nicer. It just cleans up nicer. And then I have cars and stuff, but I can come back and work on that. I think that breaks it up really nicely. I sabotage all the time. Do ya? I was avoiding doing the black, but you know what? That's going to get this done so much faster. Then I can come into the detail work with the cars and stuff. I think that's going to be the faster way to get through this. I went from 10% to 31%. And then here, for those who weren't here in the beginning, I worked on the moon again. I think it's turning out really super cool. Next time I'll finish off this section and start beating up the middle. We'll see how that goes. Oh, Knight, you're back. All right, well. Apparently, I cannot drink and keep the headphones on my head at the same time. Holy moly, I know, right? Moon, it's so pretty. I actually really, really like this one. All right. Yep, now I can end. Everybody's back. This is getting less hopeless than I thought. Getting all of that roadway in helped a lot. I have done that just one more time for levels that are half an hour to end. Half an hour to and an hour long before. That's why I would pay attention like Skyward Sword, the beginning, you start it, you need an hour to start it. I mean, if people make you restart each time, you're going to have the same hour to get going each time. Versus you get to, well, when you had to do the tutorial. Versus there's other parts, there's no reason to keep playing more than 5 minutes. I would know where they were in the game. Alright, guys. Oh, apparently Always Lost started streaming. Do you guys want to raid him, or you want to just go off on your own ways? I'll go my own way. Fair enough. Give us a wave. I walk a lonely road, Mip. Tomas, you want me to send you to Lost or not? I'll stick around for a raid. Fine. I'll raid really quick. Whoever doesn't want to, bail. Have a great evening. The only road that I have ever known. The only people who I feel I would suggest to raid are collabing with people I don't know that well. Glorious. Only because Always Lost actually was in the chat for quite a while this night. I thought that would be nice. And then you can all abandon him in person, and that's on you. Alright, let's see if it'll work. I hope you guys have a really good evening. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Probably Minecraft, but I don't know. Alright, bye guys.